I was watching a Dr. K video about dysthymia, which is where you have like this really low level, persistent, long term depression. And I related with it a lot. And one of the things he talks about is how this type of like outlook on the world, this type of long term persistent depression, really finds its roots in the externalization of your own happiness. That like you only allow yourself to feel satisfaction or enjoy things out of like permission from somebody else or something else. So like if you have a sick parent, you're not allowed to be happy unless they feel good and you're taking care of them, right? If you have a parent that told you were never good enough and you never got good enough grades, like you're not allowed to feel happy unless you get their approval. But oftentimes, like in situations like this, like it ends up never being enough because the dynamic inherently sets you up for failure, because there's no amount of praise or approval or substance that something external can provide that will actually be like long lasting and permanent and like satisfactory. Because being satisfied is not something that you can externalize. It's not something you can like put, oh, if I have this thing, then I'll be okay. Being satisfied is just the state of being like finished, like you're done. Like there's no more chase. And so the issue with dysthymia, and one of the hardest lessons for me to learn in my life, is that the entire idea of a chase is what is preventing me from happiness, right? Because people with dysthymia, they get all this advice about, oh, you should journal, you should exercise every day, you should do this, you should do that, these things will help. And they do all these things and they still don't get happy. They go to therapy and they're still not happy. And it's because they're still chasing. They think that the therapy is going to solve it. They think that the exercise is going to solve it. But ultimately, it is up to you to actually allow yourself to derive joy from those things, you know? And, you know, just to go a step further into like how I personally deal with this, I feel like I have such a hard time, not just getting past this part, but the further step, which is I have an ego too, right? So at what point is enjoying myself, like embellishing my ego and, you know, like I don't take pride in anything. Like I hit 100K recently and that's cool, but I don't like really feel anything. I play a lot of competitive video games. I don't really feel anything when I win, or, you know, like I know that I'm good at them, but it doesn't, you know, feel like I'm good. And it just like pretty much everything in my life is like, it's been, no matter how good I am at something, it's hard to extract any sort of joy. And then I also have like some blindness to, am I actually like good at this thing, or is this thing even like it doesn't even matter, this thing that I've put all this time and energy into. But it's just so tricky because, you know, like how do you enjoy life without getting attached? And, you know, I go back and forth on this a lot. I feel like some part of it is you need to let yourself get attached. You need to let yourself be and exist, and then let go of all those feelings rather than avoid everything. I don't know. Like, I guess I'm just spitballing. I really, the only cure for any of it that I've ever felt is like just being like really unserious and just like joking all the time and like fake enjoying myself and like having fake pride, like just being playful about it. That's really the only antidote that I've ever found for that. But it's so hard to maintain that energy all the time because, you know, it feels like when it comes to more serious damaging beliefs that I have, or like serious issues with how I talk to myself or view myself, it's harder to bring in that humor and that it's hard to make serious things unserious, you know, because you care. And that can be really frustrating because there's no like direct cure for that, right? Like you can try to meditate, you can try to journal. Those things do help, I feel like, but it's not, am I going to find something that helps? It's like, am I going to find something that I actually do every day and becomes a part of me? Because I've meditated a lot. It still hasn't become like, a ritual. I do it when I'm driving. I do it when I'm walking. And I guess it is a part of me, but like, it's not a part of me in such a deep way that it's actually piercing through the problems that I have in my life. And again, here I go, like I'm chasing something. I have these problems in my life. I do understand to some intellectual level that to like believe in a solution means that you're also believing in a problem. And so, they arise and collapse with each other. And I think maybe that's why the unseriousness or the joking attitude works so well, because you're just like, it's like not real, like it's half true and it's half not true. And you're acknowledging like, the pity of your situation, that you're caught in this, like, this, serious thing is hurting me, but I have the, ability to make it unserious. I don't know. It's all very confusing and I struggle with it. A lot. So yeah, it's been 6 minutes. Wow. I didn't think I was going to make all that, but I guess I had a lot to say. So hope you enjoyed.